tracking rain and storms across the Ozarks. Currently nothing severe, but we have a few thunderstorms producing some very heavy rain and a decent amount of lightning. Most of the rain shifting east of Highway 65 right now here in Missouri, and a few thunderstorms extending into northwestern Arkansas. We have the heaviest of the rain and thunderstorms back over towards Salem and Dent County right now, northern Texas County, heading into southern Phelps County. We're looking at a lot of lightning riding along 63 there as well. And then another thunderstorm back around Branson, producing some very heavy rain and some pretty low visibility kind of along 65. But currently, like I mentioned, nothing severe. I think the severe threat goes up again heading into the evening hours, and we'll actually even add very low tornado risks to that mix as well as we head into the evening. But by 2 o'clock, rain mostly along and south of I-44, extending here into south central Missouri, northern Arkansas, and then a few more storms this evening developing south of the interstate mostly. These could become severe, and then we'll be watching some more scattered rain and storms overnight tonight across the area. I think these could still pack a punch around 9 to midnight tonight, and then still once again mostly south of the interstate overnight into early tomorrow morning. You'll wake up not really looking at a severe risk for your morning commute tomorrow, but maybe a few thunderstorms lingering in our southeasternmost cities, and then a little bit drier by 9 a.m. for many. I think we could see maybe a few isolated showers in northern Arkansas tomorrow afternoon, but most here in Missouri should stay dry, maybe even a few peaks of sunshine. And we'll see clearer conditions Thursday evening before another wave of storms arrives on Friday. So temperatures today will be variable thanks to the rain and thunderstorms. We are looking at some 50s to the north, 70s further off to the south. And then heading into the evening, 50s and 60s, still very humid. And then overnight lows tonight well above average, waking up in the 50s to low 60s by around 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Maybe some upper 40s back up towards Benton County as well. And over the next few days, temperatures all week really staying above average. Most days in the 60s to even mid 70s. A very warm, hot, humid day on Friday before a next wave of storms arrives. And then a little bit cooler behind a cold front on Saturday. And then we'll jump back into the 70s by Monday. So a couple more storm chances. Friday is also a first alert weather day for Friday evening storms that will extend into the overnight hours and maybe into early Saturday morning as well. I think by Friday afternoon, we could see maybe a few isolated showers and thunderstorms. By the evening, though, that severe risk goes up west of Highway 65, close to I-49, maybe by around 6 o'clock, and then extending across the area late overnight into Saturday early morning. These could become severe. By 6 a.m., still some rain and storms. By lunchtime on Saturday, though, I think the rain and storms are on out of here, and it will just be a little bit cooler on Saturday compared to most of the week ahead. Friday's severe risk, we do have a level 3 enhanced risk for severe storms kind of in our western, northwestern most cities, back closer to I-49. Level 2 slight risk highlighted here in yellow, and then the further off to the east you go, the lower the risk, but still I do think we could see a few storms at least early Saturday morning that could pack a punch. Rain total wise, a significant amount for us. It's going to be very beneficial, but I do think we could see some localized flooding in spots through the week ahead. Many picking up still on average 1 to 3 inches of rain. However, locally higher totals greater than 4 inches of rain will still be possible. And then on top of this, another severe risk we'll be watching in the extended run. That's going to be next Tuesday. A low risk for severe storms right now already issued for all of us here in the Ozarks. So we'll have to watch Tuesday closely. Could potentially become another first alert weather day. Through the week ahead, temperatures with several thunderstorms this morning. Pockets of heavy rain right now and a decent amount of lightning, now shifting mostly east of Highway 65 here in Missouri and moving into parts of northwestern Arkansas. This morning, we've seen some storms producing a decent amount of hail back over towards Willard, northeast Springfield, Strafford, and back over into parts of Webster and Wright County as well. Currently, nothing severe though, but there is a severe risk today. Level 1 marginal risk in green, level 2 slight risk in yellow, south of I-44 with some more storms heading into the evening hours that could also be severe, including a wind, hail, and maybe even a very low tornado threat that we'll be tracking today. But once again, hail will be our primary threat like we've seen in several storms this morning, but also winds up to 60 miles an hour. And it's not zero, but there is a low tornado threat we'll be watching out for heading into the evening hours. And here's a look at the timing. Let's take you into 2 o'clock. Still looking at some scattered storms, mostly east of Highway 65 at this time, and then shifting south of I-44 heading into the evening. I'd say maybe some of the strongest storms potentially here in south central Missouri, and then into parts of northern Arkansas as well. And then we'll continue to see some storms overnight tonight that could pack a punch. Temperatures right now variable. 47 now here in Springfield thanks to the rain, 57 in Branson, and 70s in Harrison and Mountain Home, 44 only in Warsaw. Now temperatures heading into the afternoon will try and rebound a bit, especially as the rain clears on out. We'll see 50s mostly north of the interstate, maybe some low 60s here around parts of Greene, Webster, Wright County, and then potentially into the 70s, mid 70s in northern Arkansas as the rain passes on by. And then into the evening, 50s and 60s. Now, over the next couple of days, we are tracking a few more chances for severe storms. Another chance on Friday with the first alert weather day, level 3 enhanced risk, and then actually another threat by next Tuesday that we'll talk about coming up. Evening with a severe risk, and then another severe risk and first alert weather day for Friday evening, overnight into early Saturday morning, but temperatures staying very warm. I'll break down your 7-day forecast day by day coming up next.